Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a long time coming video. I'm doing a full face of JUVIA'SPLACE. I did get my JUVIA'SPLACE about, was it a week ago or so? Can't remember. Whenever I did the haul, that's when I got it, kind of thing. And I haven't had a chance to do it just because of the long weekend that just happened in July, so that's why I'm putting this up now. So sorry for this. I have everything by JUVIA'SPLACE, but the things I don't have, I will mention, but I'm not gonna do it on camera just because this is all Black owned beauty products. I don't have Fenty. I don't have anything from Fenty actually, and I think I have like one thing from Ace Beauty. So yeah, so it's all JUVIA'SPLACE just because I have more JUVIA'SPLACE items because they're indie brand and they're very affordable, and they usually have sales pretty much every month or like every second of the month or something, but they always have sales and they're reasonably priced stuff. They're known for their eyeshadows because they're very pigmented and they're really nice for darker complexion people out there. I'm not going to say just girls, just because, you know, guys wear makeup too, you know, so it's just for everyone kind of thing. So I really like how versatile they are, and their shipping does take longer, and the customer service is not always that fast. So if you're looking into it, just letting you know, they are in the States, but also I think also for shipping, since I live in Canada, sometimes if I'm over $100 and the package weighs more, I have to pay like a customs or something, or like extra shipping stuff. But yeah, but check them out. I'll link them below so that way you guys have it below to go into their website. The link I will link below is not affiliate link. I don't get any commission on it or anything like that. This is not sponsored at all. I bought all this stuff with my own money. I do not have a code with them, so I'm sorry. So everything you should get is gonna be sale items. But yeah, usually, like I said, they usually like have a 4th of July sale. They usually have Black month sale that they had, I think, back in March, and then they had a Pride one, I think, too. So they have a bunch of sales, so just check them out. This intro is so long, I'm so sorry. So let's just get back into it. With the palettes, I'm actually going to be using 4, I think. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, just because I don't have a bronzer by them, so I'm actually gonna dip into one of their palettes, like their eyeshadow palettes, and make it into a bronzer. So we'll see how that works out. So let's get into putting stuff on our face. I'm just gonna prime my face. That I don't have any primer from them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna be using the Olehenriksen moisturizer, the brightening cream, and then also going to be using the eye brightener as well, so the Banana Bright Eye Cream, just for my under eyes. And then I'm just going to do that off camera because it's not Black owned, so I just don't want to promote that, so I'm just going to go off camera and do that. Okay, so I put my hair back and I just put my moisturizer on. Okay, can you work today? And I put my moisturizer on. I did, so this is kind of gonna be a get ready with me. It's gonna be a first impression of some of the items. I do have some of the palettes from JUVIA'SPLACE that I have purchased before, but the ones I have right now, I think these are the ones I have never used, and I just got them, except one other exception, which will be the ZULU palette. So I have never purchased any blush from them, foundation, concealer, and also the loose highlighter that they have. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with the eyes just because they're very pigmented, so if there's any fallout, I will have to like just go ahead and use like my makeup wipe or like my makeup eraser just to get that. So I'll show you which palettes I'm using. The 2 main ones I'm gonna be using is the Warrior 3 by JUVIA'SPLACE. Like, look at that, look how gorgeous that is. And I'll be using the ZULU palette, which is very popular. I think a lot of people who know JUVIA'SPLACE, they know about this one. So I'm just gonna be using these 2. And then the other 2 I have is the Warrior and the Warrior 2. So I got all 3 of the Warriors, these guys. I got them for, I think it was 3 for $45, and then they had a sale a week after for 3 for $35. So you pretty much got $10, like what, $11 each for a palette. The reason why I'm using the other two is because I need a bronzer shade from there, and they have highlighters as well, but I'm using loose highlighters. So they have the Warrior one, which is this. It's gorgeous. It's like a perfect neutral, so it has some shimmers and 3 matte shades, but this is a really good neutral one, so I'm using this because I need this bronzer shade in there. And then the Warrior 2 is an all matte palette. I have it out just because I like the true black. It has a true black shade in there, so that's like the darkest. So I might use the black for my liner, and then it does have a lighter bronzer shade too if I need to go a little lighter. So that's in there too. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen, so that's why I have these two out. And then the Warrior 3 is this really colorful palette. There you go. Like, look at the colors, guys. Like, doesn't that scream summer? And then the ZULU palette looks like this. So it does have a dark shade too, but I think that might be too dark for me for bronzer wise, unless I do a light hand. But the reason I have it is because I'm thinking about a purple pink route. So I kind of want to use a lot of pinks and purples. These ones are more darker than the ones in the Warrior 3, so that's why I have them, in case I need like a third color or something. But yeah, let's get into it before we start chit-chatting. I'm gonna put on my strips, and then we're gonna start. All right, so I put these guys on. This is by Alpha. I'm gonna list everything down below with a description, and also I'm gonna just pop on little titles here on what things I'm using, like palette wise, so that way you guys kind of have an idea. So I'm gonna go into, I think it was the Warrior that had that base color. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer that they have, and then I'm gonna prep my eyes with that. I always use concealer. You could use the eyeshadow primer, whatever you want. So this is the concealer by JUVIA'SPLACE. This is in the shade 19. So the lightest shade is the highest number, and the darker shade, it starts from number 1. So like the deepest color that they have, they start with 1, because you know, in the regular beauty world we have the lightest shade as 1, but with JUVIA'SPLACE they like to put the darkest shades as number 1. So the darker you are, you're number 1, guys. Sorry, that was lame. So what has been going on? So obviously this whole movement is still going on, obviously. I'm gonna link the Black Lives Matter link down here. Is it getting better? Not really. There's so many cases coming up about, you know, people being mistreated by the cops, like just law enforcement in general. And you know, and now, you know, we have the coronavirus going on, then we had that, you know, it's not, I'm not saying it's anyone's fault or anything, but that happened, and then obviously that affected everyone, or should affected everyone. It sure affected a lot of people that are in my, you know, life and circle. And then now we're facing this beauty thing happening with the drama, which I'm not really paying attention to, just because I'm just, you know, it's just stupid, I find. Like with the bigger channels, there's always drama, I think. But yeah, let's just rewind back to it. I don't know if you guys seen my vlogs or my other video lately. I've been away for like about a week. I wasn't posting during the whole Black Lives Matter movement, like especially the blackout Tuesday that we had, and you know, just been quiet, you know, watching, you know, Black Lives Matter content, you know, just, you know, giving support to those guys, just because, you know, it just sucks that racism is still out there and the way that they are still being treated. And you know, it's just, it's shitty. I like, yes, I'm obviously a person of color, right? But it's just, you know, you still see it. Like, it's very minor. Like, we went to Harrison Hot Spring. Like, obviously, it's not to that extreme for other things, but we went to Harrison Hot Spring over the weekend, long weekend. And I'm Canadian, so we celebrate July 1st. July 4th was obviously for Americans. We went because of my cousin's bachelor party, right? So there's all of us Asians, like Indians, like Indian girls, and there was one of our Asian friends who's Korean that was there. And just the stares that we were getting. I'm not sure if we were getting stares because we were brown, or it was stares because people were like, hey, it's COVID, why are you guys here, kind of thing. Which, you know, I don't know, I don't understand. And especially there was like a bunch of us, so people were like, why are these people in a big group? And it was like 8 or 9 of us. And the thing is that like in BC, COVID's not that bad. Like, if there's still obviously some cases, but we all went there knowing, hey guys, make sure if any of us has traveled, you know, you can't come to the trip. If anyone's feeling sick or anything like that, you know, let us know. There's 3 or 4 of us who's already in the healthcare field. So a lot of us have been tested already, just because, you know, we've been exposed to people a lot. And then the other ones obviously been like self-quarantine and stuff, right? And not really seeing people. And then I think 2 of us have kids. So they've been like, you know, keeping at home and like whatever. And we know the risk, like, you know, so it's not like we were putting anyone at risk. And we kept our distance if we did go outside. Kept our distance. And usually we went out at like nighttime and it's like no one out there. Just to walk around the lake area, because we were right beside the lake. But yeah, we weren't sure if it was racism or if it was the whole COVID thing. So it was hard to say, but you know, people were saying us, it's okay, we're here for a bachelorette, calm your tits, you know. But yeah, so I don't even know what to say with that. So I'm going to the Warrior palette, and I'm going to dip into, I'm going to butcher these names. So I'm going to try to see if I can pronounce them. If I can't, I'm just going to point at them. But this is AHOSI, I think, which is like this light beige color. Like peachy beige. It's not even beige. I think it will be a nice bottom shade. But I'm just put that all over the lid. And just start off as my base. But yeah, so I'm not even sure if it was all racism. I'm pretty sure it was. Because I don't know. So yeah. But then again, I think it was also the whole COVID thing. And it's hard to say, you know what I mean? Like, you can't say if it was the whole COVID thing, or if it was, if obviously COVID was going on, then, you know, then we would have known. But it's not like we don't see it, like all, like anyone that is like, you know, that have witnessed racism, you know. And it's obviously worse with, you know, these Black communities and stuff, where like, especially the States, you see it more. Like, Canada obviously has racism. I'm not saying Canada does not. Like, I'm not saying that we're the only country in the world that doesn't have racism. That's not true. But you see it more where there's more Black communities. And that's where it sucks, because I don't see them at different. I find Black people amazing. Like, they're freaking hilarious, and they're so straight up. Like, oh, I just, like, I can't. Like, oh, they're just awesome. Like, you know, and like, I laugh at them, not laugh at them, but I laugh at their jokes. I mean, that came out really wrong. So sorry. Like, I laugh with them at, like, at their jokes, because they're hilarious, and they're freaking so good at sports. Like, I don't know, they were just built. They were built to conquer the world. I think that's what it was, because they've been through shit, right? And when people say, like, who are racist to them, it's like, why are you against them? they've gone through so much slavery and all that stuff. I'm not saying other people haven't, but I'm just saying Black people had it worse, right? And it's just, I don't know, like they were built for it, and I'm pretty sure they were, and that's how they're so freaking good at everything. It's my input, you know, it's my say for it. And if people have a problem with it, then you shouldn't be watching this video. I'm just saying. But like I said, I don't really have that many Black friends, just because I think the area I live in, we don't have that many. One of my personal trainers from last year, he was Black, and he has a Black owned gym right now for fitness. So, and he's pretty cool. Like, he's just hilarious, and he knows Punjabi too, so he speaks half Punjabi sometimes, like some words you'd like, you know, and I'm like, dude, like, how do you know so much Punjabi? And he's been around Punjabi people because Surrey is very Indian oriented, so there's a lot of Punjabi people here. But like, he's just hilarious. You were like, you don't like your own music. I'm like, I like my own music, I just don't sometimes like my own culture. And I'm not, you know, I'm not saying every Punjabi person out there is racist, but you know, some of us, you know, there's some things that we say and some stereotypical things that we say that is stereotypic and racist to certain cultures. So I'm not gonna say more, but you know, that's out there. Okay, so what am I going to do now? Why is this eye having an issue right now? Okay, so we are going to go, okay, you know what, sorry, I'm just going to fix this tape because this is giving me issues. There you go. Okay, so I was going to do a purple pink look because I'm kind of inspired to do that. So we would have to do a cut crease, I'm guessing, or yeah, because if I do a pink, so I think I should do like a purple outer and pink inner one. I think I know how this is gonna go. I've never done purple and pink together, or have I? I think I have, like a lighter color, but not these like vibrant colors. So I think the ZULU palette has the darker shades in here for the pink and purple. The brushes I have are not Juvia'SPlace, by the way, but they do sell brushes. So if you guys are interested, you could check that out. So I'm going to go, oh, this one doesn't have names on here. I'm going in with that shade from the ZULU palette. That one. It's like the raspberry color. I'm going to go with. It might not be. People will look at me like I'm crazy. But, what was I going to do? I think I'm just going to go all over the lid. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think if you need to do, if you want to do like a cut crease. And I'm not really good at them, so I'm gonna see how I would do that. This is a pretty color though. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna do the other eye. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the purple from the Royal palette. The purple in here is more cool tone, so I'm not gonna go with that one. We see how it turns out. Like if it's too light, then maybe I might go with this guy because it's a little darker. So I'm going to the Royal palette, and we can go into the purple, which is CANDACE. Is it that? Right here. I bet you there's like a way to pronounce it in a certain way, but yeah. Okay, now I need, what do I need? I think I'm more of a detail brush just to get like the corner. So we can go into that. Ooh, oh my god, look at the pigment picking up on your brush. So we're just going to make like a V here. I think we do need a concealer. It's not picking up well. Like it's not giving the color that like the color payoff. Okay, you know what? Okay, let's change this up here. Okay, I'm gonna grab a brush that I could use for concealer. I have one, I think. Okay, so we're just gonna get some concealer on this. So I'm using the same thing, the same JUVIA'SPLACE concealer. Okay, so put that somewhere here so I don't dirty it. All right, so I'm not the professional, okay? I am not professional. I cut creases, so don't come at me. I'm not a makeup artist. So this is me experimenting with makeup. So I'm just giving you a heads up now. I look like I got tanner. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah, I got some sun over the weekend. Not as much. I want it to be more darker, but you know, the weather had other plans to stay at like 22. That's it. I need 25 and over to suntan. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue with this. I feel like I have to go over the pink again. I'll do that after. Okay, so let's go with the purple. With CANDACE. I like how all of these are named after like women and all the like, you know, names that you could. So if you're looking for a name, these palettes are good inspirations, like for your daughter, you know. I'm just waiting. I don't know. I'm just weird. I was gonna go with a shimmer shade today, but I don't think I'm gonna do shimmer. I think the color is bold enough. You know how I always like to layer it up with the shimmer shade on top. But I think today we're just gonna stick with bold. Ooh, that looks really nice on camera. I feel so girly today. That's good. I was going to use my color switch for some of these, but I think they're such vibrant colors, I'm not going to use my color switch. I'm going with another detail brush somewhere here. Okay, where is my... So the ZULU palette doesn't have a name, but it's going to be that purple shade at the corner here. So that guy right there. It's more like a violet. I don't know if it's the same purple, but it looks more deeper. I'm going to try and see if I could deepen out the V over here. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, that totally deepened it out. Alright, so now I'm gonna do for my inner, like not inner corner, but like the inner portion of my eye right here with the concealer you can see still. I'm gonna do the baby pink from the Royal palette. And then we will blend shit out afterwards too. Okay, so this would be FANTI. I think it's FANTI. So that pink shade right there. I don't know why I'm saying the names because you guys can probably see the names. And I'm gonna use not like a pack on brush almost, like I use it as like the smudger ones, but I'm gonna use a bigger one. I find they work really well. Ooh, baby pink. It is shit. Like my cut crease thing is really shitty. I should have done that before I put the pink on. Like I should have even put a base on. Like I should have put a base on, like concealer on, but then did the base after and then put the pink on. But you know, mistakes happen. I'm just gonna pack this guy on here. It looks more like a pink thing going on here. I think I have to come back and do the purple as well. Yeah, do the purple. My god. Sorry. Nice, guys. I think it does. I know you comment below and let me know. Okay, so let's go with that purple shade. Candace. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I'm going to do accent, but I can't. I'm just gonna go with a deeper purple from the Zulu palette. Just to darken up there. Now I'm gonna go back with that raspberry color from the Zulu palette that I was using. I'm just gonna, oh my god, there's something in my eye. And I cannot find it. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's go ahead and blend that out. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Sorry guys, I don't know where I stopped recording, but I just took the initial raspberry color and blend out here. So this is what it looks like so far for my eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my face first with the products and then go back in and then do my under eyes and stuff and then go from there. So I'm just gonna take this off. What's this? Do I have to correct? So I'm gonna take these guys off. Oh wait, no, I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know how I'm gonna do my liner. I was gonna do a wing, but I don't think I should do a wing. We'll see. Let me put these guys back on afterwards. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna take my makeup wipe. Sorry. My makeup eraser. I'm just gonna take that and then go like this. All right, so now we can go and do the face. So we can go in with the foundation. I'm just gonna move these guys down. I got this. This is the I Am Magic Vevelty Matte Foundation, and this is full coverage. And I got the shade Giza 540. So hopefully this shade works. When I did my haul and opened it, it worked. But since I got a tan a little bit, hopefully it still works. because otherwise it's gonna suck. So I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? I want to use a brush to get the full effect of it, because otherwise if I use a sponge, it's not gonna work as well. So I'm just gonna, I think this is a contour brush. Do I not have a packing one? Thought I did. I do have one. Okay, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. one. Oh my god, I'm so scared if this color's not gonna work. Oh my god. I think I went too much on. I don't think color is working. Damn it. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna lightly press in. I think I also put too much on. I think I have to go back in with my beauty brush. Yeah, this is, I don't think this is my color. Oops. It's okay if you could go with a bronzer shade. It's hard to tell what your color is online. Maybe it is. Or it's, I think it's oxidizes too. Okay, so it's blending in with my neck. But then your neck shade is different than your face shade. Oh my god. I'm so scared right now. Okay, so do not put too much on, guys. I'm gonna look, it is full coverage, so this is how much I use for like regular foundation, but you don't need this much. I like white. Like I'm a really weird color right now. Okay, so that's what it looks like with a brush. Okay, it doesn't look that bad, but like when I'm looking at this mirror here and right there, it looks really bad. See, my neck is fine. I think it looks fine on my neck. I think it's my face because I think I did get tan too. So, and I also put too much on. Like if I put like witchy up here, it's actually not that bad. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. I think I'm gonna go with concealer and then we're gonna go with the bronzer and see if I could darken up my skin tone a little bit, like make it a little warmer. So the concealer I have is the one I used in the beginning. It's 19. A little bit here. A little bit here. I think that's hidden enough, but I gotta do it here. And there. I don't put any on my nose and my forehead, so I'm not that crazy. Not crazy, but like I don't go that extreme. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this sponge and blend it in. This is gonna make me more lighter. The other thing is I'm not really used to using full face foundation, just because I don't really use full face. I use like a medium. So if you're a full face kind of person, this will be actually decent enough for you. Just brighten this area because it's usually dark around here. I really do like the concealer. The foundation doesn't feel that bad either. It's just the shade color is no one's fault. Yeah, if I get another foundation, it would be a little more warmer and a little darker. Okay, so the concealer blended well. I'm just gonna go in and then do the bronzer because I need to do that right now. Which palette was it that I was looking at that I like the shade too? So I have to be careful and not go ham on the bronzer shade. So I'm gonna kind of use it all over my face, kind of like a powder. So I'm gonna go with this guy in the Warrior palette, KANO, which is this guy. So I have to be careful because it could go really well. I'm gonna take one that I use from a powder, just in case I don't wanna. I heard from a YouTuber if you do that, you could blend it out fine. So I'm gonna take a little bit, kind of dab this right here. Dab this right here. I'm just trying to see if this color works. So it gives me some warmth to my skin. So I'm just dabbing on the areas that I usually bronze, but I'm just gonna rid of the foundation right here, like right here, my cheek area. I know it's just because of the brown, but like you could see some of the foundation transferring onto the brush. So I'm pretty sure if I use a beauty blender brush, it will kind of, you know, pick up the color. I mean, like, sorry, diffuse the color a little bit. Am I getting brown? Okay, sorry guys. For some reason my video was cutting out there and I had to really pee. So I looked in the mirror for the bronzer and it actually doesn't look that bad because when I went to the upstairs with natural lighting, it doesn't look that bad. It just looks really bad because the way that the light is focusing on me. So there's like a little cast there. So I went, since I was off camera, I finished my brows. So I have the bronzer on, the foundation on. Now we can go in and we're gonna do the bottom lash line, and I'm gonna put some liner on. So with that, I'm just gonna go in and go back into the Warrior palette, and we're going to use, I think I'm going to use the dark purple shade. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I feel like doing. And then I think that should be better, so we connect the purples together. So we can go do that. I'm just gonna use my smudger brush. This is a dual-ended by Eco Tools. I don't know if you see my video on my brushes and stuff, but I like these because you get like 10 brushes or something, but they're dual-ended, so you don't have to carry that many brushes or keep them in your makeup container, which saves space. But yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my bottom lid here, and then just connect this right here. That's pretty good. I like it. Okay, I'm just gonna take the powder brush I had just to make sure I didn't get any fallout. Alright, so now we are gonna do a liner. So I was thinking of wetting the brush so it kind of makes into a gel liner. Obviously that's not what it is. So we're gonna move these guys over. So you could try and see if you guys have an angle brush for that. I'm just gonna take my angle brush and we're gonna take my setting spray and then just wet my brush there. Okay, so that is the black shade in Warrior 2, so the really black, and then we're just gonna use that and see if I could get it on my top lid there. See how that works, because if it's not too chalky or anything. So I'm gonna take, I don't have one, like this. This is how you put gel liner on. So I didn't really ring it out, but I just brought it out a little bit here. And then just go ahead and do your other eye. So the liner is on. I think I'm gonna take it and do it at the bottom as well. All right, so that's done, and I kind of got a little black fallout. Ooh, I got on both sides actually. I'm just gonna take my makeup. Where's the white? Oh my god, no. Okay, so the liner is done, the eyes are done. Let's move on to the rest of the face. So I'm gonna put some cheek products on, and then we are pretty much done here. I was gonna go with a lighter pink shade, but I feel that would be too light. I think I should go with like a darker shade. So I have two eyeshadow palettes, and that came in the AFIQUE bundle with the palette as well. So I have the shade Bella and Serafina. So I think I'm gonna go into, no, not Serafina, it's the lighter one, Bella, which is this darker color. And I'm gonna take a blush brush. Where are you? This one? Yes. This one was, no, that's my highlighter. So I'm just gonna take this guy, dip a little bit in, and pat a little bit on my cheeks. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's very subtle. It's not, you know, too much because I want the eye look to stand out, not the cheeks. So yeah, it looks very bright here because of the light shining here, but we'll see when I take pictures afterwards. So that is done, and then we are going to finish with highlighter. So I got this guy over here. I also want to do an inner corner look too. I think I'm gonna go with like a white. I think I have a white in one of my palettes. Yes, I do. I don't know if that's gonna be too much, but I think I should do a white in the inner corner. So I'm gonna go back into the Warrior palette to finish Warrior 2 palette to finish off the eyes again. And then I'm just gonna take a small little, what is this? A lip brush, I think. I'm just going to take and go into the white. I don't know if this is going to show up. It doesn't look like it. So now we're going to finish off with the highlighter and setting spray and lip. Sorry, I'm going to do the lip and then spray off camera after I do the highlighter. But this is the Nubian by Juvia'S. Is a loose highlighter in NEFERTITI. I'm butchering the name again. So I'm just going to open that guy up. You got to take off the safety seal. Just use tweezers a little bit. I'm just gonna put that on here. Ooh. Oh my god. That's the highlighter. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is blinding. I'm just gonna go off camera, put on my lip product, and we are done after, and the setting spray, and then we're done. Hi guys, and welcome back. So this is the final look. Hi guys. Here's the final look. Hopefully you guys like this video. I'm just gonna show you the full eye look and makeup look. So here we go. So hopefully you guys like this video. Please hit that like button if you did. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, and hit that bell notification so that you get notified when I upload new videos every time. Sorry, my lipstick's a little sticky. I have no idea which one it is. But yeah, so hopefully you did like this video. And if you want, like I said, you could check down a description below on JUVIA'SPLACE products if you're interested. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing, this is a long time coming video. Fuck, fly. I think I'm gonna use the pink in here. Oh my god, I keep talking to myself. Yeah, let's see how this works. Yeah, I'm more like yellow.